Many crypto traders are losing money and are still poor just because they are making some mistakes and they don't know what those mistakes is all about. You see, in the crypto market, there are a lot of opportunities for you to make money. Now, in the bull market, it is a lot more easier to make money than even in the bear market. But the thing is, even in the bull market, we still find crypto traders losing money, and that is because they are yet to identify some of the mistakes they are making. And in this video, I want to highlight 6 mistakes crypto traders make, which is keeping them poor. And by the end of this video, you should be able to identify these mistakes and change them right away so that you can start making money from the crypto market instead of losing money. Now, if this video interests you, be sure to like this video right now, subscribe to this channel, and let's get started. Alright, so the first mistake is trading without a plan. Now, the mistake is some persons enter a particular trade and they don't actually know when they're going to exit the trade, when they're going to cut their losses just in case the trade does not go in the right direction. And they also don't know how long they're going to hold it before they start taking profit. And oftentimes, if you don't do this correctly, you would end up losing money instead of making money. Now, what you should do is craft out a plan for yourself. Now, for me, I actually see that when you're trading meme coins, it is quite different from when you're trading utility coins. Even there are some meme coins that you're going to trade, you don't require to hold them over the next 1 to 2 hours. But the thing is, when you hold them more than that time, they actually die, and once they die, it would never come back again, and that way you've lost your money. So you should actually identify that when you're trading some of these meme coins, some of them are actually short term, like I'm talking about a few hours and probably like less than a day. But there are some meme coins you could actually hold over the span of a day or 1 week or 2 weeks, or even up to a month or 6 months or thereabout. But there are a lot of factors which you actually look out for before holding a meme coin for that long. Number 1 is the community. Number 2 is the quality of the meme. Is the meme actually funny? Is it something that resonates with everyone? Number 3 is how viral is it? For example, we had Mudeng and Two Guy trending, and it was very easy for those coins to run to almost $1 billion in market cap. So those are like kind of coins you could have held for a longer time to make more profit for yourself. Now, you should also know that if you look at the chart of Mudeng right now, the coin has actually fallen drastically. So if you had held it for a span of like few months and you didn't take profit, you would have lost money just by holding that particular coin. The second mistake is following fake influencers. You see, online there are a lot of persons that are influencers, and these persons, you actually rely on them to get information as to which coin to buy, what trade to take, what airdrop to do, and certain things like that. And if you're not following the right persons, most times you actually lose money instead of making money from these persons. And the thing is, these guys actually attract you with pictures of how much they've made and all of that, and you actually go ahead to believe them just because other persons are not really posting what they've made from the market or stuff like that. You can actually find these people on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, on every social media platform right now. They are there. Now, they have a lot of knowledge about the crypto market, which is why when they put out content or they post stuff on Twitter or any other platform, you actually perceive them to be a guru. Oftentimes, they are really a guru in the thing. But the thing is, some of them are greedy and they are actually out there to scam their followers. Now, here's the best thing to do if you're just getting started. I recommend that first, you should learn cryptocurrency by yourself. You don't have to follow any influencer to do anything. Just learn this thing by yourself. And when you understand it very well, it will be easier for you to distinguish between a real or proper influencer and a fake influencer. That way, you won't actually fall into the trap of the fake influencer at the early stage of your crypto journey. And if you want to learn more about the crypto market, I actually have a cryptocurrency and DeFi mastery course where you can actually learn cryptocurrency from the basics to the advanced level. The course is just $200, and the website to access that course is uchecrypts.com. I'm going to leave the link in the description. Do well to check out the link to purchase the course. And this brings me to the next point, which is always take profit. Taking profit is one of the most essential parts of your crypto journey. You could actually buy a coin at a very low market cap or like a very good entry point, but you end up round tripping most of those profits just because you actually believe in the coin doing much more than that number, and then ended up not doing like that. And that way, you've lost money instead of making money from that particular coin. So knowing when to take profit is very, very important. All right, if you look at this coin here called Fat Coin, you can see this is one coin that's trending recently, right? Now, this coin had this huge run and then it's down, right? And then it's trying to come back up. Now, look at this. Let's say you're able to spot this coin quite early. You can see it ran from less than, it was created from Confirm, so that was like less than $4,000 market cap, and it ran to almost $2.6 billion, although you would obviously not get in at even 100k market cap or even more. So if you're able to get in, congratulations. But you know, let's say you bought this coin at the early stage of, let's say, $1 million, or like up to like $50 million. Even at $50 million, look at where it got to. Okay, and then we had this rally up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now the best time to take profit is actually when the market is in an uptrend. How do I mean? This is an uptrend right here. You have an upside movement, a downward movement, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, just like it's going up. Now look at what happened when it actually broke structure. The moment it broke structure at, if you are using the daily time frame, this is somewhere around $700 million market cap. But if you look at smaller time frame, you would actually find a better point when this particular coin actually broke structure, and you would have known that this is time to exit. Look at right here. After this coin went up here, the moment it broke this $1 billion region, this was like the last time you would have sold all of your holdings, just in case you don't want to hold this coin for long term. But for long term you can still hold, but like if you are like looking short term, this was like the best time to cut it, because the moment it broke below this area right here, it tells you that a downtrend has actually been, there's a change in character, and most likely would expect it to go down. And even when it broke even from here, this was even more confirmation for you. And you can see after that this coin went as low as $200 million market cap, even though it's up to $1 billion. But see, it took from March, it took barely 1 month, which is actually very good. But some would obviously not recover. This coin is recovering because people are actually interested in it. So if it was a coin that's not going to recover, the best time for you was to actually take profit when it's going up. So if you bought here, if it goes up, you take some percentage of your portfolio, probably like 20 to 50% or thereabouts. You hold moon bag. If it goes up higher, you sell like that, just like that serially till you hold your final moon bag. I would always recommend that you hold some moon bag, especially if it's a trend continuation. That is, if it's still an uptrend, you can actually hold your bag even longer. You can actually hold your moon bag so that in case more profit actually comes in, you're going to take some of those profits. So the next mistake a lot of persons make is overtrading. Now overtrading is simply trying to force the market to give you a lot more profit. So sometimes you could actually open your chart in a day and then you're trying to trade the market, and let's say you actually want the first trade, second trade, third trade, and oftentimes you are filled with this dopamine that since I've won like this 3 trades, I would obviously win the 4th or the 5th one, and you see yourself still trading, looking for more money. Sometimes it might work for you, but oftentimes it doesn't work for you. End up losing most of this money because you're over trading. So what you're going to do is simple. When you've gathered enough profit for yourself in a day, there's no reason for you to remain on the market. The market is always there. There will always be opportunities every day in the market, especially for those trading meme coins or futures trading. Take a break from the market and move on and do other things, and then come back the next day or even sometimes and continue trading. You must not do everything. You must not make all the money in the world in that particular day. Doing this will help you not to lose some of the profits you've made in a particular day or a particular timeline. So always check out for when you're over trading. The 5th mistake a lot of crypto traders make is FOMO. Now FOMO stands for fear of missing out. So whenever a coin starts going up, let's say example, I'm going to use FAT coin to do this example. You can see FAT coin sometimes was down to like $200 million, right? And then now it's at $1.1 billion. Now what most persons are going to do is they would say, FAT coin is going up, it will probably continue going up, and then they just go and buy here, not knowing that this thing has moved over almost 500% from the bottom. And obviously people that have bought from the bottom would take profit at the long run, on the long run. So buying at this point just because you think that it will continue going up is actually very wrong. Even though it might continue going up, but there are rooms that this would actually retrace. If you look right here, for every time we went up, you can see there was a retracement. Went up to around $600 million. We saw a retracement down to $300 million, which is a 50% retracement. So if you are bought in here, most of the person would have sold on loss here just because they have lost about 50% of their money, not knowing that this is going to continue going up. So that is why you don't have to chase all of this pump. And even when we went to as high as $900 million, you can see we retraced down to $700 million, and now we are back to $1 billion. Most likely we can continue going up, but there will be room for slight retracement again, probably to like 800 or 900 or 1 billion, depending on how far this thing actually goes up. So what you should do is not buying at this particular point here, rather waiting for this coin to dip. Although sometimes you wait for it and then it doesn't dip, it continue going up. there's nothing you can do about that. If you really feel like you're actually going to miss out on that, I would recommend that you actually DCA, that is dollar cost averaging. So if you wanted to buy this coin with, let's say, $1,000 for instance, at this price right here, which I would advise not to buy, you would actually just throw in probably like $400 or $500, okay? And then if you have some retracement, you throw in the balance of it, or like split into 3 places or 4 places. So whenever it goes down, you buying with some portion of money, and if it continues going down, you buying again just like that, and that way you're going to have a better entry point over, instead of buying all of them at this particular price. All right, so the final point is no proper education. Now some persons come into cryptocurrencies with the mindset that there is a lot of money in the market and they are here to make the money. Yes, there's a lot of money, but most times you lose this money. There are sometimes when I post results of how much I've made from a particular trade, and you see people saying that I want to come and make this money with you and all of that, not knowing that this is a result of knowledge I've gained over the past 4 years of trading the crypto market. So whenever they come to the crypto market to start trading, they will discover that they won't actually get the same result I'm getting. So that way they feel like crypto is a scam or something. But the best thing to do is actually to get proper education about the crypto market before you start investing into them. Find out what you need to know about fundamental analysis, spot trading, futures trading, DeFi. How can you, like, wallets you need to interact with DeFi protocols, how can you buy meme coins, how can you trade futures, and all of those things. Technical analysis, you need to find out details about how to do some of these things, and when you understand them, then there's a lot more you could actually learn. Some of them you get them by experience, that is by throwing some of your money and then seeing that okay, this does not work, it works like this, and then you're going to learn over time. But first, it's important for you to gain the knowledge first of all, before trying to experiment and then throwing your full money and then throwing some of your money into the crypto market. And if you want to learn all of these things, I covered all of them in my cryptocurrency and memecoins/DeFi mastery course. If you want to check out that course, the website is uchecrypts.com. I'm going to leave the link to that in the description. Do want to use that to purchase the course. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like right now and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.